is a game of skill, speed, and intelligence. But every once in a while, a player comes along who doesn't just play the game, he redefines it. Have you ever watched someone on the court and thought, this guy is playing on a completely different level? That's exactly what Ja Morant makes you feel every time he steps onto the floor. Explosive, unpredictable, absolutely fearless. Morant isn't just another young talent in the NBA. He's a force of nature, a player who combines raw athleticism with a high basketball IQ to dominate the game in ways we haven't seen before. Whether he's throwing down jaw-dropping dunks over 7-foot defenders or threading impossible passes to his teammates, one thing is clear: Ja Morant is built differently. But what makes him so special? How did a kid from a small college in South Carolina become one of the most electrifying players in the world? And more importantly, what can we learn from his journey? In this video, we're diving deep into the rise of Ja Morant, breaking down his insane skill set, his impact on the new generation, and the mindset that makes him unstoppable. Stay with us. You won't want to miss this. Greatness isn't always recognized from the start. While some NBA stars are identified as future superstars before they even turn 18, Ja Morant had a different path. Unlike top recruits who played in elite basketball programs, Morant was overlooked for most of his high school career. No 5-star rankings, no national media attention. Just a kid from Dalzell, South Carolina, with a dream and an unstoppable work ethic. His breakthrough came almost by accident. During a scouting trip to watch another player, a Murray State assistant coach noticed Morant dominating a pickup game in the back gym. That one moment changed everything. Murray State took a chance on him, and in just 2 seasons, Morant went from an unknown prospect to one of the most electrifying players in college basketball. By his sophomore year, he was leading the nation in assists and making highlight reels with his gravity-defying dunks and insane court vision. The NBA took notice. In the 2019 draft, the Memphis Grizzlies selected him with the 2nd overall pick. And from the moment he stepped onto the court, it was clear: Ja Morant was not just here to play, he was here to dominate. His rise wasn't just about talent, it was about resilience, belief, and a mindset that refused to accept limits. But what exactly makes him so special? Let's break down the unique skills that set him apart from the rest. Ja Morant isn't just another athletic point guard. He's a spectacle every time he touches the ball. His combination of explosiveness, creativity, and confidence makes him one of the most unique players in the NBA today. But what exactly sets him apart from the rest? First, there's his athleticism. Morant doesn't just jump high, he defies gravity. His ability to explode off the ground, whether for a thunderous dunk or a chase-down block, is something that very few players in NBA history have possessed. He plays with an intensity that makes defenders second-guess themselves, knowing that at any moment, he could take off and embarrass them at the rim. Then there's his ball handling and court vision. While many high flyers rely on raw athleticism, Morant is different. He has the ability to break down defenses with his dribble, using hesitation moves and lightning-fast crossovers to get wherever he wants on the court. And when he gets there, his passing is just as deadly. He sees plays before they happen, finding open teammates in ways that leave defenders completely lost. But perhaps the most defining characteristic of Ja Morant is his fearlessness. He doesn't back down from anyone, whether it's going head-to-head with NBA superstars or taking clutch shots in critical moments. His confidence is infectious, lifting his entire team and making the Grizzlies a legitimate contender. Morant's game draws comparisons to legends like Allen Iverson, Derrick Rose, and Russell Westbrook, but he's carving out a path that is uniquely his own. The question now is, how is he shaping the future of basketball? Let's take a closer look at the impact he's having on the next generation. Ja Morant isn't just changing the game, he's inspiring an entirely new generation of basketball players. His style of play, his mindset, and his ability to electrify a crowd have made him one of the most influential young stars in the NBA. One of the biggest ways Morant is impacting the next generation is through his fearless playing style. Young players watching him aren't just admiring his dunks, they're learning the importance of confidence. Morant shows that size doesn't matter if you have skill, determination, and the will to attack any challenge. He proves that you don't need to be the biggest guy on the court to dominate. Beyond the court, Morant's presence on social media has also made him a role model for young athletes. He interacts with fans, shares his journey, and gives an inside look into the mindset that drives him. For kids growing up dreaming of the NBA, seeing someone who was once overlooked rise to stardom is a powerful source of motivation. And it's not just aspiring players who are influenced by him. The NBA itself is evolving. Teams are now looking for explosive, playmaking point guards who can control the game with speed and creativity. The impact of players like Morant means we could see an even faster, more dynamic NBA in the years to come. But there's something even more valuable we can take away from his story: the mindset that drives his success. Let's break down the lessons we can all learn from Ja Morant's journey. Ja Morant's journey isn't just about basketball. It's about defying the odds and proving that mindset is everything. Whether you're an athlete, a student, or someone chasing a dream, there are powerful lessons to take from his story. First, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Morant wasn't a five-star recruit, didn't have the spotlight on him early, and wasn't expected to be an NBA superstar. But what separated him from others was his unrelenting work ethic. He spent hours perfecting his craft, refusing to let the opinions of scouts or rankings define his future. His story is proof that effort and dedication can turn any underdog into a champion. Second, self-confidence is key. Morant plays with an edge, a swagger that says, "I belong here." And that's not just for show. It's what allows him to perform under pressure, take over games, and lead his team fearlessly. Believing in yourself, even when others doubt you, is a skill just as valuable as any physical ability. Another crucial lesson: resilience in the face of challenges. Every great player faces setbacks, but Morant never lets obstacles slow him down. Whether it's a tough loss, an injury, or criticism from analysts, he uses adversity as fuel to get better. Lastly, take risks and be bold. Morant isn't afraid to attack the rim, attempt impossible plays, or step up in clutch moments. In life, those who take calculated risks are often the ones who achieve greatness. His journey is more than just highlight reels. It's a blueprint for success. And as he continues to evolve, one thing is clear: Ja Morant's story is far from finished. Now, let's wrap this up with a final thought on why he's set to dominate the NBA for years to come. Ja Morant is more than just a rising star. He's a game changer. His explosiveness, skill, and fearless mindset make him one of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA today. But beyond the highlights and jaw-dropping plays, his journey teaches us something even more valuable: the power of hard work, confidence, and resilience. From an overlooked high school player to the face of an NBA franchise, Morant has proven that self-belief and relentless dedication can break any barrier. He's inspiring a new generation of athletes, pushing the boundaries of what's possible, and redefining what it means to be a point guard in today's game. But what do you think? Is Ja Morant on his way to becoming one of the greatest players of all time? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think about his impact on the league. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss more content like this. We're just getting started, and there's a lot more to come. Ja Morant's story isn't finished, and neither is his dominance in the NBA. Stay tuned.